Hi Virgo, welcome to your April 2022 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign, Virgo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead. Hi Virgo, welcome to your April 2022 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign, Virgo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your April 2022, for your actions and interactions with the world at large, this month you get the Nine of Cups. All right, nice. Okay, so this is in a lot of ways you going after what it is that you truly want, first of all, and second, this is you finding a sense of peace with the way that things are. This also tells me that your actions are guided and blessed this month, right? The fact that you have the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, but because you've got this as your actions card, it basically says whatever you're setting into motion over the course of this month, you have the blessings, you've got the gift of the universe, you have the ear of the universe, if you like. What I also like about this as well, you're finding a sense of inner peace with the way that things are. It's like you don't need to change anything, you don't need anything to suddenly be different or even to run away with from something. This is about you being really settled and really clear about where and how things are at this moment in time and being okay with it. Like, I really like this, actually. It's just lovely. What it also tells me as well is there is a trust in the pact or the bond between you and the universe, which tells me that a lot of you have either recently asked for something, set something into motion, or you are in that space where you're like, I've asked for something and I know that it will come. This is great, right? That Nine of Cups basically says you're bang on the money. For your communications and conversations, you have the Six of Cups. So these two beautiful energies. Now, this is likely to be, for some of you, a month where you are reconnecting to people from your past, especially people that you used to work with, old colleagues. For some of you, this could be people that you went to school with. With the Nine of Cups here, it's likely to be somebody that you studied with or somebody that you worked alongside. I like this for you. I like this for you a lot. When it comes to old ideas or things settling into the here and now, this bodes very well for you. For those of you that are starting new paths or open, or at least exploring the terrain, let's say, of a new path, this bodes very well for you. You put these two cards together, and it's almost like the connections that you need show up for you just at the right time. It's like you say, oh, you know what? Well, tomorrow I'm going to start looking for this, this and this. And then, you bump into an old friend who happens to be doing that for work. Or, do you know what I mean? Like those moments of synchronicity. Trust that this month the universe will bring you what, but more importantly, who you need. And I kind of feel like these people are going to find you rather than you having to really dig in and search for them. For your money and materials, you have the Three of Cups. All the cups. So this is a lot of water, right? And as we know, Virgo's not exactly known for being like overly emotional. You guys tend to be a bit more cerebral or a little bit more practical. But this Three of Cups, especially in the money sector, that's a reunion that could end up being very lucrative for you, especially with that Nine of Cups in the mix. The other thing is, when it comes to your finances and your resources this month, This is about making money from having fun, right? This is you finding a way to do what you love and make money from it. It's finding a way to bring people to it's finding yeah, all right, I hear you. This is finding a way to bring people together that is going to that is going to, it's going to expand what you do, basically. But this is a month for you to really have, whether this is having more fun at the job, lots of laughter and hilarity when it comes to studies, when it comes to work, all of that. With that Three of Cups here in the money, it's like you're making money from having fun, reconnecting to people from your past that could be very lucrative communications or connections, and trusting that everyone and everything that you need is making their way to you at the right moment in time. I really, really love this. And even though it is a lot of water, I think this is the water that you need in order to nourish that sort of Virgo energy of yours. And on top of that, you have the Chariot card. So full house for the water, right? This is water upon water upon water. Now, Virgo can rule the environment alongside, Taurus can as well, but Virgo can rule the environment. And so I wonder if we may see more flooding this month. I touch wood. I truly hope I'm wrong on this front. It wouldn't be a surprise to me. I do feel like we're going to see a geological event over the course of this month as well, but I feel like that's more to do with, the literal ground or actual terra firma. Now, on a more microcosmic level for you guys personally, the Chariot card when it comes to so I'm going to start with those of you that are single, because this, with the Three of Cups, that's a card of reunions. The Six of Cups is literally memories or wonderful things from your past or nostalgia. You bring this together then. This is, for those of you that are single, specifically those of you that are single, this is reconnecting to an old flame, to an old lover. This is getting in touch with an old loved one. It's bumping into an old lover. It is reigniting the spark. And you guys know me, 9 times out of 10, I tell you to leave it alone. The past ain't got nothing good for you but the past. But that being said, this looks wonderful. And it looks like, even if it's short-lived and it's just like for old time's sake, this could be some of the best fun and enjoyment and laughter and happiness that you've had in a while, I have to say. For those of you that are able, there might be some level of travel involved in this as well, very possible. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is beautiful. This is a sense of connection and fun and laughter and joy. This is you and your partner laughing until your cheeks hurt and your tummy is sore. Like, this is just moments of real giggles. And it also could be, for some of you, I don't know why, but there's something about like winning a trip, or ending up going something, like maybe somebody phones you up and says, oh, I had these tickets to go and watch this and this, but we're not going to be able to make it. I can't get a refund. Do you guys want to go? There's something here about you taking a trip or a journey or some sort of travel that happens out of the blue and as a gift. So for some of you, this could be something that you win. So if there's any competition or anything like that for a holiday or whatever, put your name in the hat. For your weeks of the month, moving forward, for the first week of the month, you have the Chariot card. So there's travel on these cards for all of you, whether you're single, whether you're partnered. Like, this is travel, 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 baby. Make those travel plans. You got this underneath the Nine of Cups. This is, I really like this, because that's it. Not only is the Chariot card is success and victory, right? It's all of those things, but it is also the conquering of the mindset. Because sometimes the thing that's in the way of the thing that we want is us, right? You've got this here with the Nine of Pentacles, with the Nine of Cups, and there's almost a sense here that you are, it's kind of like you're past the self-doubt, but the doubt in general. And so it's like you conquered that aspect of yourself and you have this newfound sense of inner peace. You know, wow, what a way to step into a new month. For your second week of the month, you've got the Strength card. So the heart is very much awakened and aligned this month. And I really feel like a lot of you are acting from that space with the Strength card involved. For those of you that have had any physical illnesses, ailments, problems or issues, this second week of the month could bring profound healing on a physical level. It could just as easily be that you finally get to the root of what has caused a health issue for however long. For some of you, if you have recurring or chronic illnesses or situations, I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice, but I will say this is very, very nice. I almost feel like it's kind of like you're getting your mojo back. You're getting that you know, zest for life back in a lot of ways. For your third week of the month, you've got the Temperance card with the Three of Cups. So money looks good. Money will continue to be good. This is bringing old ways of making money back into the forefront. But that Temperance card coupled with the Three of Cups, I will say when it comes to finances and money, if you're going to have any drama this month, that's where it's likely to be. And I don't think it's going to be like that you don't have any money or there's a cash flow problem. It may be that you're doing so well that somebody has an issue with it. Maybe they think that they're entitled to a cut. Maybe, you know, it's kind of like that age old, well, you know, if I hadn't done this for you, you wouldn't have got that. And yeah, like, if you have any of that stuff, maybe it's time to think about phasing out whoever that person might be. For your fourth week of the month, you have the Moon card. This is so much water and a little bit of fire. What does that give you? Steam. This could be a very sexy, very sensual month for a lot of you, which could be great. It could also be a time where, because it's the Moon card with the Temperance card, just be wary of somebody that is adamant about being the fly in your ointment, or the, you know, somebody that just can't seem to see other people happy or successful. It's like, turn that bitterness inward, do something else with it, transmute that shit, and I promise you, your life will be so much more successful. Excuse my language. For your new moon message, you've got the Gate 59 and Intimacy. You saw me shuffle the cards, right? This is a very steamy month. I think whether you're single or partnered, this could be a very sexy, very sensual month. I also feel like this could be a really powerful time of you getting excited again about life and the way that things are moving forward, which is really nice. For your full moon message, you got the Gate 38 and Fighter. And the message behind this card is everything that is worth having always has a difficult beginning, right? So this full moon may see it. I actually feel like that full moon is going to put a spotlight on the thing or the person that isn't really happy for you. And this could be like, you know, when you see those, this is probably a bad example, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know, when you see those old wedding videos and it's like everyone's there having a laugh, celebrating and da-da-da-da, and then there's that one bitch in the corner that just won't be happy for you. They're sat there like that, scowling, and then when the camera hits them, they're like, oh, like this full moon, it might highlight to you where you have like a hater in the guise of a friend or something of that nature. And I really hope I'm wrong on that front. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.